Hey guys, what's up? We're going live with another session of the CEO must cold call and help publicly traded companies find the top agencies in our marketplace. Got Jalen Nelson with me. Jalen, say what's up. I can't hear you. I don't know if your mic is on. We always got technical issues, but you can hear me, right?
Oh, what's up, everybody? Yeah, I was on mute.
There you go. There you go. There you go. So before I hit play, just FYI, guys, just kind of recap what we're doing here. Took a look back at really who our ICP is, our ideal customers. They're the ones that get the most value from purchasing and finding outsourced sales issues in the marketplace. They happen to be publicly traded companies that tend to hire large teams. So I'm going to proactively help them and proactively help agencies at the same time. So before I do that, I'm going to find my LinkedIn Live link. I'm going to send it to people. I was just listening to myself. Hold on. And I'm actually dropping this link into a group of 800 people because if you're going to do something, you might as well have a lot of eyes on you, get the pressure on. All right. So I am in Orem. Thanks to our partner Orem. Links below. They are 10x parallel dialing. So I'm going to go and hit the dialer. I got to hit my list right here. And by the way, just to let you guys know where it says voicemail in your writer, I left a 58-second voicemail. So with the system, I'm hands-free. Every voicemail is going to drop a voicemail from me, which is awesome, meaning I don't have to do the work twice. And I'm going to choose right here where it says dial X prospects at once. I'm going to do 6 at once. And then I chose the field mobile number, thanks to our partners, cloudlead.co. They verified some mobile numbers for us. I'm going to hit resume dialing. Well, dial in browser. They hit that first. Probably have to hit a code.
Dialing is paused.
Resume dialing.
Dialing.
All right, here we go, guys. And I'm really just looking for dialogue. So the big ask here, these are publicly traded companies. They get called a lot. I'm just looking to create some kind of dialogue. I'm looking to get an email, a LinkedIn, a social connection where they know I'm a real person. They know I'm not just trying to get a KPI of a meeting. That's really my goal. So I'm going to be direct. I'm going to be to the point. I'm going to try to be clear. And yeah, Jalen, if you have any questions while this is going on, let me know. Any questions from the audience, let me know. I'm trying to execute while at the same time leaving a breadcrumb for people to learn.
Just happy to be sitting here learning this.
Which is not the easiest, but life is not easy. It's not about being easy. Hey, how's it going? Is this Elijah?
This is. Who's this?
Elijah, hey, it's Amir Ryder. I'm actually the CEO of CloudTest. We're a sales solution marketplace, and I wanted to reach out to just start a dialogue if you had a few seconds to chat.
Sure. What is a sales solution marketplace?
Kind of like an Airbnb, but for sales solutions. I kind of know Elastic.co. I don't know you guys super well, but I think you're in AI automation, but I know you're publicly traded. But typically, we work with companies that are on the stock market, need to beat quota, typically either pay per meetings or hire large teams of SDRs. And yeah, just starting dialogue to see if there is any way to help. I don't know if there is, but I thought it'd be worth a call just to introduce myself.
Yeah. So, there may be one with maybe a way to help at Elastic. I'm actually no longer with Elastic.
Oh, man.
I don't know if I'm the right person at this point.
But where did you move to, if you don't mind me asking?
A much smaller startup. So from what likely would have been within the wheelhouse, maybe something outside of it.
Yeah, no worries.
Because we're well earlier than we are needing to add a bunch of SDR volume. I'm just kind of working to get the BDR set.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't hire SDRs unless you had a repeatable process. I guess the one question I would have asked is would it be open just me sending you an email or link a connection? When it comes to the SDRs, one thing that's cool about the marketplace is while it's global, we have a big presence in Latin America, and you'd be very surprised, but a lot of the talent in Latin America is just 100% fluent English, and the salaries are like $2,000 a month because the cost of living is so low. Maybe I could just send you a WhatsApp email.
Yeah, so I was at AWS. We ran pretty large teams there. Feel free to send me an email. It's elijah.berry@joinpropel.com.
Elijah.berry. I got your email too. Elijah.berry. The last name, not the last name, the name of the company. I'm a little slow.
Yeah, Join Propel. PROPEL.com.
Awesome. So I'm going to send you an email just saying hello, sharing my contact and a LinkedIn. And then I appreciate you taking the time to chat with me today. Hopefully we can help each other. If not, you feel free to ask me any question in any way that I can help you in my network. My network is open to you, and I appreciate your time.
Yeah, not a problem, man. I appreciate your reaching out.
You got it. Take care.
Here.
The prospect hung up. Dialing is paused.
Person left the company. Okay, but I'm going to say what's up to him. All right, I'm going to log the call. Typically, I would follow up right now with an omnichannel approach. I do social. I connect with them, but because we got this on live, I'm going to just hit copy and paste with this gentleman's email, and I'm going to write his name. I'm WhatsApping good old Jalen, and then I'm going to hit resume dialing. And guys, anyways, if you want to give me feedback on how I can call better, I like only critical feedback. So please don't give me any compliments. They just don't really do anything for me. So if you want to be harsh on me, thank you. Hey, Lauren.
Yes.
How's it going? It's Amir Ryder. I'm the CEO of CloudTest, and I thought I'd give you a call to just introduce myself and see if there was any chance to start some dialogue. I happen to be a Salesforce user and investor.
The prospect hung up. Dialing is paused.
That's rude. I'm going to tell Lauren. One of the things that I got to set up quickly is that I don't see emails and LinkedIn profiles on here, so I got to check my data set because I should see their email and I should see a LinkedIn profile. But I don't see anything, so I'm probably going to fix that. And I'm going to mark Miss Lauren as call back, because hanging up on people is not nice. Hold on a second. Actually, it's kind of funny. Person with the company, other rejection, already has a solution. Let's miss it. Hung up. There you go. Need to win her over with value. Okay. And I'll keep going.
Dialing.
Is this Rory?
Oh, yes.
Rory, hey, how's it going? This is Amir Ryder. I'm the CEO of CloudTest. I didn't know where to start when it came to starting a dialogue with Salesforce, but I know that you're the Vice President of Strategy and Operations, so that maybe it'd be worth a shot giving you a quick buzz to see if that was something that I could possibly start with you.
What type of conversation would you like to start?
Well, just transparently, I'm a user and an investor in Salesforce, and then I own CloudTest, which is a marketplace that's kind of like an Airbnb for sales solutions. And it happens to be that our top clients happen to be publicly traded companies that are reading forecasts. So instead of just proactively waiting for people to visit my site, I picked up the phone and called because, typically when we're working with publicly traded companies, they're very, very big revenue goals that we hit. So I just wanted to start some dialogue to kind of break through the noise. I know it's all spam out there. So that's it, really, a dialogue to see if there is any opportunity that, I could serve you in any way, but not with booking an appointment or jumping to something like that, but maybe a way of just learning what you guys got going on and any way I can maybe fit in.
I think I'm good for now, but I appreciate the phone call.
No chance I could just send you an email, make a connection.
The prospect hung up. Dialing is paused.
I'm going to call him back. Well, the thing that's funny is that people complain about getting spammed, and then when you call them, they don't even say just email me, but I'll email them. Hold on. No answer. Hung up. Galen, any feedback for me? Any feedback?
Yeah, try asking them a question.
Yeah, I'll try asking a question. Hey, Donald.
This is him. Who's calling?
Donald, this is Amir Ryder. I'm the CEO of CloudTest. My apologies for calling. I was going to email you, and I kind of felt like we never met, so that'd be spam. So I thought I'd call you first to introduce myself before doing that.
Sure. What can I help you with?
Yeah, so I happen to own CloudTest, which is a sales solution marketplace, kind of like an Airbnb. Took a look at the clients that are our happiest clients. They're all publicly traded companies. So I figured I'd proactively reach out to introduce myself, also an investor in SaaS too. And I guess the big question was, is there any opportunity to start a dialogue? By dialogue, I mean send an email, connect, and ultimately potentially help you guys crush forecasts so that stock price goes up. Really, that's the point.
Yeah, so one, we're not public, so stock price won't really be impacted. Two, I'm just actually starting to develop my everything from cadences to forecasts, redoing our Salesforce, redoing object layers inside of Salesforce. So now's probably not the best time because it's grassroots right now that I'm kind of coming.
No, 100%. 100%. Well, you're not public yet. You're not public yet. Any chance I could just email you, just share my contact information? One of the things that we have, one of the things that people like about us is they can hire sales reps through the marketplace with no cost, like Airbnb or Uber. And we have a big presence in Latin America where salaries are like $1,000 to $2,000 a month, and startups definitely find that to be very cost effective and effective. So maybe I could focus on that.
No, so I've handpicked. So when I was at my last company, publicly traded, I actually handpicked every single one of the reps that came in new, and I would find each one of them on my own. So as much as I appreciate cheaper talent, or I guess less of an investment in talent, it's a difficult marketplace, especially everything we're about to go into. So I still need to own that control. But I listen, you're more than welcome. Let's make an introduction. And,
what's your email?
Future, then if you don't have it, then I'd prefer not. Just because if you got my phone number, I'm more impressed that you don't have my email address.
I got your email. I'm just using Orem, and it's not set up to feel correctly. But I'm a real dude who pushes real numbers. I'm like, I get it. You never know. You can hang up on me, or I can give you an email, and maybe I can help you in the future, or vice versa. It's up to you. I'm not going to force you to it.
Yep. Definitely appreciate it. Well, I appreciate it. Again, victim of fraud too many times. So I'm not just going to give up just regular PII over the phone. You can get access to all that. So, but I do appreciate the outreach, and if
anything I could have done better to earn your trust to give me an email address.
No, it's just there's a lot going on right now, and I'm a couple minutes late to a meeting. So
no problem. Would you be upset if I connected with you on LinkedIn? Because I do see you on LinkedIn. Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, go ahead. Send me a connection.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, have a good one, dude. Take care. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
The prospect hung up. Dialing is paused.
I gotta fix my email field, Jalen, because I don't see it.
Oh yeah, you have to click into HubSpot.
You have to click into HubSpot to see the email, huh?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna do one more dial, and I'm gonna fix this because I like to make adjustments. But let's get some magic one more time. I don't see why not. I'm gonna connected. I was busy, not interested. That's kind of funny, because this list was a publicly traded company list. I guess Pegasystems. I don't think he worked at Pegasystems. It's kind of, one of the things to laugh at is that a lot of these guys are no longer at these jobs because they got fired, but they still have a lot of, let's call it, attitude. What's the right word for that? Hold on.
Dialing.
I'm gonna call. Hey, Georgia.
Who is this?
This is Amir Ryder. I'm the CEO of CloudTest. We're a sales solution marketplace.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I sorry for the unannounced call, but I would roll up my sleeves and work hard. I know Microsoft's a huge company, and I just was wondering what channels I had to start dialogue around potentially supporting sales goals, because we have took a look at the marketplace that I operate and profiled our best clients. They all happen to be publicly traded technology companies. So I figured I'd call Microsoft.
I'm not working today, so I'm not,
No, sorry, my apologies. It was Tuesday. I didn't know. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's okay. You wouldn't know, but I'm not sure where you're going with it. If you're looking for people to work for you, or what is the role?
No. Publicly traded companies typically come to us when they're building remote sales teams or hiring outsourced sales agencies. We're like an Airbnb, and instead of proactively waiting for people to come to me, I decided why not help Microsoft. I'm a stockholder, long time stockholder, and I feel like I'm part of the company, so I thought I'd give you guys a call.
Yeah, I don't know where you would go to look for that. With I don't have any responsibility for that.
Well,
So,
if you don't mind me asking, what are you in charge of as a managing director? I know it's a huge company.
yeah, I'm working. Well, we just restructured, so I have a new role right now, but I'm working with a business development team.
Oh yeah, well that's what we do. We do
So,
a marketplace of business development reps. Is there any way I could just send you information and introduce myself? Just keep it casual.
You're welcome to send me information. It's first.last@microsoft.com. We don't have any openings right now, but yeah, you're welcome to send some stuff.
The good news is that I'm the CEO and I could wait 10 years. So no rush, as long as I can help you guys. That would be good.
All right.
Keep on crushing quota. You guys are one of the reasons why my portfolio is up big this year. So thank you for all the hard work you do.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye.
The prospect hung up.
How many
Dialing is
people have
paused.
these jobs at these companies, Jalen? I just want to know.
I am blown away that she just said she was
probably
the
would not
managing
be-
director of business development and didn't know that sales goes into that.
I want to get a job in the United States of America so I can get paid $300 grand for doing nothing, like I used to when I used to work in NetSuite.
You can't add her on LinkedIn now because we're talking about this.
Yes, I can. I can do whatever I want.
She's gonna watch this video.
Fine. Who cares? I still own stock in Microsoft. Doesn't matter to me. It's one of the bigger holdings. All right, guys, I'm going to take off. Feel free to just tear me apart in the comments. Like I said before, not looking for any positive feedback. I don't need any of that. I want you guys to just tell me how I could do better, what I could say better, and feel free to talk some crap. I don't care. It makes me stronger, right, Jalen? All right, I'm going to take off. Hope this guys was helpful. We got one conversation. We got 2 emails. We got some rejections. And let's just do these stats real quickly before we end for Orem. Just if you guys really want to see the magic, we went through, I'm like, how long was that in dialing, right? That was basically not that long, right? I think we dialed for 4 minutes, 5 minutes, talked for 4 minutes, and dialed 47 calls number. So if you're hiring an SDR team or you are calling yourself and trying to hit 120 dials a day, we just did 47 in 5 minutes in a 40-minute session time. So that wasn't bad. I'm going to do some follow-ups, guys. I'm going to adjust the fields in HubSpot so that they show up in Orem, and then I'm going to get back on the calls. That's what I'm going to do. Any questions, Jalen? Anything? Okay.
No.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.